Cool. So I think I got it going now. So this is my first live unedited, unscripted everything. And I was encouraged by several people that wanted to just have me share my thoughts from day to day. I can't say I'm going to be doing this daily because I just figured out how the orientation works. So we'll see how that goes. Um, so I guess I'm just going to pop on here and say happy early New Year's Eve to everybody. Thank you if you're working tonight. And as far as goals go, I mean, they're great to have, but it's very important to note the difference between a goal and like building strong habits. So that is a distinction. I think a lot of people get caught up in like making these very lofty goals when really the foundation and the building blocks are the habits that you make. So I wanted to talk a little bit about that. If you're going out tonight, be safe. I'm getting ready to head out to see my first patient. I should be done well before all of the um, all of the craziness and the madness happens. Although I'm sure that's already happening at the grocery store. I don't make any money off of this, but if you work outdoors or if you're a nurse or doctor and healthcare, whatever, if you wash your hands like 5,000 times a day, this stuff is gold. And originally, I had seen it at Lowe's and Home Depot. Started using it, and then as soon as the nurses, um, became aware of it, it caught on like wildfire. So, if you're like me, dealing with that, especially in the winter when everything's dry, your hands start cracking. It's very helpful. So I'm just throwing that out there for whoever it can benefit. So many people, if you're watching me here on YouTube, I'm still figuring all the things out because I do the scripting, the editing, all of the things. I'm also on Instagram, Home Health Hustle Nurse, and I'm also on TikTok as well. Um, I had to get on TikTok apparently because there's just a different crowd, but to help reach everybody. I'm not on Facebook, but those other ones, a lot of this you'll a lot of it's overlap. I feel like the TikTok one is like as far as the videos go, they want them over like very very shortly. They're like you say a sentence or two, and that's the only way you get any reach. So the long form content's going to continue to stay on this. And when I say long form, I realize I have a bunch of shorts, but we'll see. We'll see how things pan out, and um, if I can do the longer content without having like dead air time or just the people who talk just to talk. I guess that's great for advertisements and stuff, but if I don't have anything to say, I don't want to be talking. So, which is why it was a little bit of a jump for me to get into these lives. But I promised someone I would try one, so here we are. But the updates today from the day to day little things that I'm planning or considering. One of those on Instagram, I had put up a poll just to see. I was considering doing a Patreon, um, but I don't know how much interest people would have in that, or if it would be as far as time time analysis, if it would be like beneficial or just to stick on the social medias that I currently have. Um, so in the new year, kind of expanding the long form video, and just talking on topics that interest people or that related to healthcare. That's generally the area I like to stick to, and a little bit of fitness too, because I mean you've probably heard the saying, if you throw your back out in healthcare, you're done, kind of a thing. So maintaining level of fitness for everybody, but especially healthcare workers, because you have patients relying on you, right? So if you're not bringing your A game, that it's not a good thing. And everyone wants to be there for their patients. That and there's a lot of lifting, even even with lift equipment, with moving patients, and in the United States, patients are heavier and heavier and sicker. So it's one of those things you have to really maintain strength to be effective. Not saying you can't without it, but it works to your benefit too. So I'm a little bit posting on that stuff and, my fitness journey, which everyone I think is, but just how it applies to healthcare and things. So I think that as far as expansion to some of the other social media platforms, I don't have the time for it. But I wanted to put a plug in here for anyone who would be interested on, I don't know if he wants me announcing it now. I'm going to be on a podcast on Saturday morning. More to come on that. I feel like I'm not in a place right now to announce it because I think he wants it hush hush until I actually show up. So, not that I'm a big surprise, but it's not my place to say. Yeah, so that's pretty much it. I don't really have much else except I hope everyone stays safe tonight, enjoys. I'm going to be eating a lot of shrimp. If you guys have, I'll explain that in a sec. If you guys have traditions, this should post as a long form video. So anyone who's watching it, if you have New Year's Eve traditions, I'd like to hear them. I always like the interaction and the dialogue that the viewers and people post. The reason I'm eating shrimp is because for whatever reason growing up, my mom loved getting shrimp from Red Lobster. And this big cocktail tray, she would bring it home and yell at everyone not to touch it until like, the countdown, you got to the 11 o'clock hour. And then, so we'd all wait till then, we'd stay up, we'd eat shrimp, and that's pretty much it. Yeah, so it's kind of an homage. She's not around anymore, but it's kind of an homage to that, or kind of a tribute to my mom. So I went ahead and got this big tray. So that's how I'm going to be celebrating tonight, and getting the extra protein in, getting the shrimp, gorging myself on that because I got the extra large tray. But what a way to bring in 2026, right? Okay, well, that's all I have. I don't know if anyone joined this feed, and that's okay because I'm still figuring out the orientations and everything. So if you guys want to see topics or me discuss certain things, or you had questions on stuff, or my day-to-day, like what I do, put it in a comment. I'm really good about getting back to generally within the next day or within the same day. Sometimes I'm on top of it, but getting back to people, and as long as the YouTube app isn't hiding my notifications, because sometimes it does that, and then I'll come back and like, oh, 2 weeks ago this person said that. So sorry if you fall into that trap, but I'm not ignoring you. I just don't have anything telling me that you posted. So without further ado, I'm going to figure out where the off button is, or the pause button, so you can make fun of me. That's fine, but let's see where it is here. Uh-oh. I think I have to hit the X button. All right, so this is ridiculous. Well, Happy New Year's Eve, Happy New Year's Day, whenever you're watching this, and we'll see you soon.